Welcome, everybody, to this week's episode of Late Night Craft Talk. Countdown timer start now. 10 minutes to go.
Yes.
9 minutes, 55 seconds, or 54, 53. Svea, what kind of show do we have tonight? Oh, yep, there's alarms. We're going live.
Okay. I forgot to check. Does my mic sound okay?
What?
Does my mic sound okay?
Why are you talking in Spanish?
Ha ha ha.
Now it's Latin.
You're so funny. No, it's bad. My voice sounds bad.
No, you sound like you're talking in Portuguese.
Oh my goodness. Now you're being silly. Now you're talking
No.
silliness.
I don't understand Portuguese, Svea. What did you say?
You don't understand Portuguese, but you respond when I talk to you.
Well, I can hear you talking, but it's in Portuguese.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't know what that means.
Okay. Now you're just being silly.
Nope. I'm not being Portuguese.
Okay. All right.
All right. Tonight, folks, we have a show of mystical bounds. Oh, we have somebody from Kokomo, Indiana. One guess who it is.
Hey, it is Vivian.
I'm sorry. What does that mean in Portuguese? What is that in English?
What are you talking about, weirdo?
Oh, that's English.
Mm-hmm. Hey, everyone. Hey, if you could do me a favor, if you could share this broadcast on your Facebook or your YouTube channel or whatnot, just feel free to share it, because we always need everyone to share the information so that we can so that we can actually grow our audience a little bit more.
Does that mean I have to do it too?
Yes, you probably should share.
I'm getting ready. Matter of fact, hey, have you got the show notes up on Google Docs?
No, but I can open it.
You'll need it. There's a certain script in there for a certain interview.
Oh, yes. Okay. All right.
And it will be live. A live interview with our special guest that you see the script for.
Okay.
All right, I'm getting ready to share. I'm sharing. Folks, do along with me. Let's see here. Share to feed. If you hit share in here, share to feed, you can put a personal message on there. Like I'm going, we are live in capital letters, live for this week's episode of Late Night Craft Talk with the show about everything unicorn with an exclamation point and share. Yes, folks, tonight is a show of mystical bounds.
Yes,
award-horned greatness.
Magical creatures.
Magical creatures that Svea does not believe in and did not want to do this show.
What? No. Are you kidding me? This was my show idea. Are you kidding me? Crazy.
I don't remember it that way.
Yeah.
What are you singing, a Beatles song?
No, I think you are.
I had to buy you a unicorn shirt. You're like, no, we're not doing
No, you didn't have to buy me a unicorn shirt.
Folks, this week, Svea wanted to do this week's episode on Tupperware. Used Tupperware.
This shirt came from my friend. She gave it to me for my birthday.
Is that the friend you don't like?
What are you talking about? You're mean to me. Hey, everyone, do you notice how mean he's being to me? You guys should tell him how mean he's being to me. I haven't even been mean to him at all, and he's like,
oh, really? What about the 5 minutes before we started the show where you're going, James, and you're wagging your finger at me?
James.
I'm sorry, I don't understand Portuguese. All right. So how's the week been?
I don't know. Maybe we should talk about this during when we see our videos, because I have some cool stuff to share. But I don't know about you.
I'm like, I said, well, I got a few things. Nothing great.
Yeah.
Nothing awesome. Just a few things about Tupperware. All right, so we got Vivian says, I hear you just fine, Svea.
I know.
Kokomo, Indiana. We've got a few other people watching. Let's see who you are. And
Maya, where's Maya? Oh my goodness.
I'm about to say Vivian beat Maya. Maya, if you are not on in the next 5 minutes and 16 seconds, Vivian's taking your place. We have called we've called ready labor for El Presidentes.
I
And
mean,
Vivian
it
is
just looks like we're gonna have elections.
oh yeah, we're gonna have tryouts. And you know what? It's gonna be tryouts with one person trying out, and Vivian wins. You will lose the election, the
No.
appointed election.
Yes.
Absolutely. So okay, we got there's a few people watching from different formats here. All right, Vivian, how was your week? Since we don't have Maya here,
I know. You know, where is Maya?
I don't know. I'm just dripping with anticipation. Where are you, Maya? Okay.
Here.
I need to drink some. Let's see. I got kombucha, water, or green tea. I'm gonna drink green tea.
Let's see here.
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
drink some.
look.
Guess what it tastes like?
It does it take? It's like barf water.
No, it tastes like tea.
It probably tastes like barf water.
Tea tastes like barf water.
Yeah.
You don't like tea?
Your tea.
You don't like my tea?
No. No.
Okay.
I am tagging Maya right now on this thing because where is she?
I don't know. You know what? She better have a compelling reason. Maya, if you were in the ER, you have your cell phone with you, you can still watch the show.
Exactly. That's not excuse.
If you are racing a car, running from the cops, you still have a phone, you can watch the show.
Yeah,
It's called
exactly.
multitasking. Oh my god!
Yes.
Oh my god! Guess who just signed on?
Maya!
Guess who just signed on? Maya's here. Maya, we've not been talking about you or replacing you with Vivian. We would not do that to you. Right, Vivian?
You know what?
Just type. You're nodding your head yes.
She says
Yes,
she's
you're on
time.
time. You had 3 minutes and 11 seconds to come on until we went to Ready Labor Ready,
Yes.
whatever it's called, and hired
Labor
Vivian.
Hey, you know what? Last night, Kimiko. Okay, turn your phone off, dude. Seriously?
No, I use this for alarms. It's called comic relief timing.
Uh-huh. So I just put my phone on silent. See, look at it's on silent. See
So
that?
if somebody wanted to call you or message us on the show, you wouldn't have a way to answer them because you don't care.
No, I could see that someone was calling me, and what I would do is I'd say, James, I have an extremely important phone call. I have to answer this. And I would never do that.
So your phone call with that is more important than our viewers tonight. I'm only calling as I see it in the rest of America. All right, we have Vivian will make a great replacement when I can't make it. Vivian, there will never be a show that you can't make it because if you don't, we'll wait. And wait. So hey, where is she joining in?
What?
I'm saying for Vivian, you know, Vivian will make a great replacement if she can't make it. I'm telling Maya, if you can't make it, we'll wait.
And then, but then Vivian's not even replying. So I don't know. Is even Vivian there? Even though you think she's there, is she really there?
Oh, Vivian's just sitting back plotting right now.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Where did the last 9 minutes go? Jeez.
Yeah, right.
We're about to start a show.
I know, it's crazy stuff.
You all right? Do you have your unicorn ready?
My unicorn shirt?
No, the unicorn.
Oh, you're talking
about a carnival with the unicorn rides.
Okay, you're telling me show notes.
No.
Is that what you're telling me?
No.
Because I did need to open the show notes.
No, you just go along with it and say, yeah, I have a unicorn. I'm riding one right now. Metal unicorn with sunglasses.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Where's your imagination?
Okay, I see what you said about the show notes.
Yes, with the script.
Okay.
I thought it was something to do live. All right, are you getting ready for countdown? Because we're only like 30 seconds from countdown.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm getting ready.
Oh, we have a response from Vivian. She says, okay, with several exclamation points and one question mark. So is that an emphatic okay question?
Saying that. She's like, okay.
I still think she's plotting. I need to eat some trail mix.
Let's see. I'm looking.
All right, folks, you ready to count down with us? We're only 15 seconds away.
Yes.
And I don't know. Let's see. Are you ready?
Yes.
I'm ready. You ready?
Yes.
I am too.
Ready?
When do we start? Now. 10.
9.
8.
7.
6.
5,
4,
3,
2,
1. It's
and
time.
showtime.
Show.
It's time for Late Night Craft Talk with hosts Svea Yang and James Hermes. Let's get the fun started. It's time to start the show. Doing the robot. Doing the robot.
Hey,
Are you in a
everyone.
hotel room?
Yes, I am. Okay, let me put on our brand really quick. Hello. And we need to do this. Woo.
Yes. I'm sorry, what just happened?
So, hey,
Why do they
everyone.
always put me on the left and you're on the right on this?
Because my logo is above me and your logo.
No, but I mean, automatically, we look like this. We start the show, then we end up doing this every week.
No, that means that maybe you had logged on before I logged on.
Oh, yes, that's right, because I'm ready for the show and I'm waiting for our audience. Svea goes, oh, yeah, it's Friday.
Oh, my goodness. You're so okay, so hey,
Folks, that
everyone.
happens every week.
No. So, hey, everyone. If this is the first time you watched our show with us, we do the show every week. It's on Fridays at 10 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. You should join us. It's fun. We always do all kinds of fun stuff. We come up with fun show topics. We have guests. We talk about all kinds of interesting things. And of course, we love our feedback. We have our audience. We can actually see it on our screen. We see like all these different comments. If you like our show, make sure to like, subscribe to our Facebook pages, our YouTube channels, our Twitch channels. You can follow us on Instagram. You can follow us on all kinds of social medias. So it's really awesome way to keep in touch with us. So James, what's been going on with Bell Correct Traders?
Well, I just want to show our audience what we see usually. This is what our screen looks like. Infinity. We can see our commentaries over here.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
We see our video, stuff like that. Folks, this is proof that we keep up, and this is how we do it in one unified concept.
Yes.
Sometimes the comments start coming in, we're like, who's that? Because it doesn't always record the user. And then we go, oh, hi, Chris, Tracy.
Yes, exactly.
All right.
Totally.
All right. With Elkrack, right now, what we have going on is rebuilding the website in Lee. And again, we will not be at the Bird Singing Festival at Palm Springs High School next weekend, put on by the Agua Caliente Band of Coya Indians. This can't take loud noises quite yet. Incidentally, I'm going to be in a room with a lot of people at a dinner tomorrow night giving out 2 awards in a room full of people inside a building. So this is coming. It's getting better. We'll have more news about that a little bit later. So that's the only news going on right now. What's going on with, is it called Svea's House of Emporium? No. Svea Mart.
So Dancing
Svea? What's going on with Dancing Bear Indian Trader?
So we have a slight change of plans. We had to move our drum class. Our drum class is not tomorrow because we had a few cancellations. Yeah, I am. Okay, now I'm in focus.
You were a part of the Out of Focus group.
We had a few cancellations because of scheduling conflicts. So we moved the class out to February 25th. So if you still want to sign up for it, there's plenty of time for you to sign up for it. It's a pretty awesome class. James is a very entertaining instructor and very knowledgeable, and definitely it's a fun class to attend. It's only once a year. So definitely you want to sign up for that.
I'm very excited in class, Bueller.
Secondly, I wanted to show you guys what we showed on our live yesterday. So we officially dropped, I had shown this before, but we didn't have the supplies. They were taking too long. But we officially have our really awesome 8-band rainbow salvage straps that we made. These are for purses or for bags, like a messenger bag, a laptop bag, a duffel bag, regalia bags. This is actually a design we came up with. It has our name on it. Where is it?
Are you going to be one more minute? I got to grab something. You're going to be one more minute?
Yeah. So okay, it actually says, I don't know if you can see this on the camera because it may be too dark. But it actually says Dancing Bear Indian Trader. I had this custom printed for us, and actually I or my someone on my staff makes these. See, it says Dancing Bear on here. Maybe hard to see because it's not really lit up. But we are making these straps for purses, for bags, and we're going to be making some other designs, but this is the first of our collections. And then on top of that, I just released showing everyone a whole bunch of these. These ones are in the partial finish phase. They have a bow piece in the middle, and then the back is going to have a strap piece that you can attach to the straps. So you can put it on the straps, or you could put it in your hair and have a really cute hair bow. But we have them in lots of colors. So this is like the emerald color. This is the red color. Like it's not finished yet, but this is the red one, the orange one, the purple one, the turquoise blue one. And this one, I love this one. This is neon green. So we just recently had these ones drop onto our website. I'm finishing them up, but I'm really excited about them. They're super cute. They're really fun. And these bows are $30 each, and the straps $30 each. They're very sturdy, really good quality product, and it's something among several things we're going to make with this. So we're really excited about sharing this with you. It's been a really cool project to do. I'm very excited about it. Oh, here's the red one. I showed you the red one already. But sorry, I'm actually at my friend's birthday party, and we're at a hotel. So a little bit later, I'm gonna have the birthday girl come on, and we're gonna sing happy birthday to her in a little bit. So anyway, that is pretty much what's been going on. Oh, and then also we're working on the CDCR catalog still. I am almost done with it. It is quite a process. Our catalog was 2 pages. It's now probably 5-6 pages. So it's a lot more inventory, a lot more product that wasn't on there.
A lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I had to grab a couple props for tonight's show. I had to run out and do that.
Okay.
So a lot of people like to see it when I go on, a certain trip last weekend. And this is worth sharing. So you said, we like to do the picture time when James hits the river. There is some cool stuff I'm going to show you here in the next few minutes. You ready?
Okay. I'm going to I'm going to move the laptop so I'm a little more comfortable. Oh.
Are you in a bed?
Yes, I'm sitting on a bed.
Are you by yourself?
Yeah. You want to look around the room? Here.
Yeah, look at the room.
What? Shoot, what did I do?
It's got walls like a modern building.
Okay. So there's my really cool Homer Simpson donut bag.
Yeah. A TV that does not have Late Night Crap Talk on it.
Yes.
A hotel room. Okay. Now we know. You have proved it. At least I have appropriately fire-lit background unicorn while Svea has a headboard. I can't hear you. No, seriously, can't hear you.
Whoops, I muted myself by accident. I have the mic right here.
Got it. That's got to be a funky setup there on the bed right now.
Yeah, it's not comfortable to not put pillows behind me because I'm like literally sitting my back up and I'm like sitting on a bed funny.
Yeah, but making it happen. Okay. So
Yes.
Last weekend we had our pre-recorded show. We talked about, what was last week's show? I see that. We'll get to it. We'll do that as an intro.
Okay.
Oh yeah, put the cart before the horse.
Yeah. Okay.
Everybody, let's look at the unicorn. Well, see, look, taco.
Mm-hmm.
Taco unicorn.
Yes.
Awesomeness. Okay, so we did the river trip last weekend. I did what's called Fisher's Landing, where Walter's camped at Fisher's Landing above Yuma, Arizona, and there was some amazing sights last weekend. Some wildlife. These are American white pelicans. That was cool. And there, but there's some really neat sights that were unique to this trip. I love this view. Looking at the river, we're looking at Imperial National Wildlife Refuge. But that is something out of a sci-fi movie. This is early Sunday morning at a place called 4S. We're looking at across from the river over to Arizona. So we're looking east this morning, sunrise. Rained a whole bunch during the weekend. Totally awesome. But that there and then this photo, which just looks like something out of a sci-fi movie, was really cool. And those were sharing, but there's a few in particular. It was raining, so I put a backpacking tarp over my tent. My single one-man tent right there. But that's my friend Alejandra. She's actually, and I've mentioned this organization before, from Pro Natura Noreste in northern Mexico. There's a conservation group based out of northern Mexico. They do a lot of restoration work along rivers, wildland habitat, dry Colorado River Channel, Sea of Cortez. And she got to see this. I went down Friday afternoon and picked her up in San Luis, Arizona, in the southwest corner of Arizona. Picked her up, brought her up to Walter's camp. I'm trying not to sneeze. I'm about to. Anyway, picked her up, and this is her first time actually, for all the work she does on the river is her job. This is the first time she's ever actually got to paddle on the river where it's wet, where there's actually water. So that meant a lot to really take her there, and she freaking loved the trip. And she got to point this out, going, look at that up on this rock. That's an osprey waiting for breakfast at sunrise Sunday morning. But what I really took the cake for wildlife viewing this weekend was this.
Wow, that is so cool.
Sitting in a cottonwood tree. 2 mature bald eagles and 1 mature bald eagle. That is a cool thing. Okay, usually you don't get mature eagles and immature eagles sitting in the same tree.
Yeah.
Much less 3 of them, one sharing. They don't share well. They don't play well together. And they're just chilling. You look at them, usually when you get up close, they fly off. These dudes are just chilling. They're like, we're going by and they're just going like, what's up, dude?
You know what? Maybe they are family members.
Not at that age.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're immature balls. They're old enough. They're out on their own, hunting on their own. There wouldn't be a mom thing like that. But either way, that was a cool experience. And something else that also with the wildlife viewing, and I'm going to introduce this dude. Look at that goose following me. There's a close-up of the goose following me. And that goose decided he's my new river bestie. And folks, we got to talk. This goose and I got to talking, and he's just cool dude. I want to introduce you to that goose. Hello to Mr. Quackers.
Wow.
This is the goose that is in the photo. Right, Mr. Quackers? He's looking at you. And he's got a bow tie. He's formal.
Wow.
And you know what? River besties, got a match. It is time that I dress up properly for the show and show how formal we be. I got to see if I can put this thing on.
How come you don't have a matching bow for the river bestie?
Because I like this one. I actually got on Amazon and I bought like 20 bow ties. Okay, folks. Now we both have bow ties. We're river besties. Right? Mr. Quackers? Quack, quack, says the goose. So, y'all, we got a new guest host sometimes. Will be Mr. Quackers.
That's great.
He's awesome. If we're paddling along, and so he goes, "There's a goose." So it's a goose decoy. Went over, pulled it out of the bushes. It came loose because there was been a lot of rain along the river and some flashlight areas. And these things are worth a few bucks. Matter of fact, we found 5 of them over the weekend.
You found it.
Yeah.
Wow.
These things are worth a few $100. I
Wow.
got one. Alejandra from Pro Natura got one, and she named hers Duck Tonio. Because we're calling them ducks even though they're geese.
Mm-hmm.
Not real geese. So he'll be making returns. He's my new bestie. Svea, he's my new bestie. You jealous?
I like him better than Mr. whatever the pickles thing is.
That would be Jar Jar Pickles.
Yeah.
Who's sitting right up here. Eventually, we're going to have like this whole cast of characters on the show that does that. But either way, we're dressed up and we're buds. What does Mr. Sparkles think? It's actually Mr. Sprinkles. And Mr. Sprinkles is perfectly cool with it because Mr. Sprinkles was on the bow of my kayak all weekend. The Colorado River Unicorn. Okay. With that was a fun thing to do and show off Mr. Quackers. All right. With that, is it show topic time?
Sure.
We're actually right on time because it's 10:15. So, folks, tonight's about unicorns. The mythical, awesomest, most amazing creatures on the face of this world or any world.
Yes.
You have the show notes?
A chocolate.
Eating chocolate.
It's kind of chewy. It was a little more chewy than I expected.
It looked like a cockroach.
It's not a cockroach.
It's like a cockroach or a giant booger. This is not becoming, girl. Sugar-free. Pecan delight.
Yes.
Vivian, how do people in Indiana say pecan?
Pecan, probably.
Pecan if you're in the South. Thanks. Vivian says thank you. It's Vivian. Apology accepted. Mr. Sprinkles. Okay. With that, we have to talk about, first of all, we got to put unicorns, what they are in the context historically. Do you have anything of history unicorns up?
No.
You don't? Okay. I got one. Should I do it?
Yeah. Do you want? Because those. Yeah. I mean, do you want to? Do you want to do that?
Yep. Okay. So, folks, unicorn, pecan. Vivian says pecan. And where are you, mouse cursor? There we are.
Pecan. That's what I thought.
You guys get the pronunciation. It's pecan. I guess it's a California thing to say pecan. But, you know, you can go with regional dialect or proper dialect from somebody wearing a bow tie.
Yeah. Nice.
Okay. All right. So to put it in context, unicorn, let me scroll over to this. Okay. The unicorn, according to Wikipedia, the unicorn is a legendary creature that has been described since antiquity as they saw it's a beast. I'll use the word beast reluctantly. A beast with a single large pointed spiraling horn projecting from its forehead, like a rhinoceros, but awesomer. Okay. In European literature and art, the unicorn has for the last 1,000 years or so been depicted as a white horse-like or goat-like. Please, that's why we evolved. Goat-like animal with a long straight horn with the spiraling grooves, cloven hooves, and sometimes a goat's beard. Yeah, we've come a long way since then. In the Middle Ages and the Renaissance, it was commonly described as an extremely wild woodland creature, a symbol of purity and grace, which could be captured only by a virgin. I can make some jokes there. Okay. Can I do it?
Let's not do it.
Guys that
If it could be a little inappropriate, then we probably shouldn't.
it's just a little inappropriate.
Yeah, let's pass.
Guys at a certain time in the world right there would be, if they're pursuing unicorns, they're definitely going to be a virgin. Okay, all right. In encyclopedias, its horn was described as having the power to render poisoned water potable and heal sickness. In medieval and Renaissance time, the tusk of the narwhal was sometimes sold as a unicorn horn. Reminds me of human horn from Futurama. A bovine type of unicorn is thought to, by some scholars, to have been depicted in seals of the Bronze Age Indus Valley civilization. I think that would be like Iraq or Afghanistan, the Middle East. The interpretation remaining controversial. What? Okay, whatever. An equine form of the unicorn was mentioned by the ancient Greeks in accounts of natural history by various writers, including Ctesias, Strabo, Pliny the Younger, Aelian. Okay, I don't know how to say these. The Bible also describes an animal, the Rahim, of which some translations render as a unicorn. Folks, unicorns are even in the Bible, if you loosely interpret that last sentence. The unicorn continues to hold a place in popular culture. It is sometimes used as a symbol of fantasy or rarity. I like that it can make bad water potable and heal sickness, as well as make dumb things cool.
Well, unicorns are magical, right? So
not just magical, Mystimagical. I combined a
Okay.
word there, mystical and magical.
So really quick. So on our show notes, where are we? Because I don't see anywhere it says the history of unicorns. That's I was like, okay, you go. Because
There's
that's
that.
relevant, right?
There's a little winging.
Yeah.
Okay. Unicorn. We want to so we'll kind of jump and let's go back to the beginning of that outline we did. Whoopsie, James. All right. How is the word unicorn used?
Yes. So the word unicorn can be used in many ways. So it can be used as like a adjective. So people say, "Oh, that's my unicorn," right? Well, they mean it as like something that's rare. So like they're like in the movie
Gone in 60 Seconds with Nicolas Cage.
that Mustang, I think it was a Mustang, right? It was his unicorn, right? It was a Mustang, I thought.
It
Was
wasn't a
like
Mustang.
no, it wasn't. It's been a long time since I've seen that movie. Anyway,
Folks, let us know in the comments what kind of car it was on Gone in 60 Seconds with Nicolas
yeah.
Cage.
So that was his unicorn. So we called that a unicorn, right? And it's a description of being rare, hard to attain, can't be found, so unique, magical, right? So unicorn's been used many ways in that way. Also, for example, like when people explain as like they're like, oh, they find their significant other, right? Oh, they're a unicorn, meaning they'll never find him.
I think Maya nailed it as a GTO.
Yes.
But it's a question mark she has on that, but I think it's a GTO. I do believe Wendy or Vivian will be able to tell us. But I think
Yes.
Maya got it.
Let's see here.
So what would you consider, how would you use unicorn in a sentence?
Here, Gone 60 Seconds car. It is a 1973 Ford Mustang. Boo! Eleanor was the name. Jeez. You doubt me. You doubt me.
Well, you got 1 out of 1,000.
Oh, no way. Okay, let me show you. So I have
1 in
proof.
100.
I have proof. I have proof. I'm going to
Well,
show
you
you.
proved you already, yeah, you're looking up on the internet because we can believe everything on the internet. We're on the internet.
True. Gone in 60
Eleanor's
Seconds.
30. There it
It
is.
was actually a yellow 1973 Ford Mustang that appeared in the original 1974 film Gone in 60 Seconds. See?
Isn't that a John Wick car? I think that was also the John Wick
Eleanor.
car.
This is Eleanor. Could be. You never know.
I was watching John Wick last night.
So I guess it was for sale. I don't know. It was in Gone. Oh, let's see. It was Gone in 60 Seconds. It was, yeah. I don't think it's mentioned. Oh, dear GT. It was a GT. So maybe she's thinking GTO. GT. So anyway.
So they're both
Just
right.
saying.
So that last
Yeah.
part says both right. Maya and you.
So it was a GT 500. So partially, like take the O off, and then almost there.
Just share credit. Okay.
So that is how the word unicorn can be used. So how about James unicorn pop culture from
Unicorn
past
pop
to
culture.
present?
Past to present. All right.
Yes.
We know that, like we've already mentioned, Gone in 60 Seconds. And unfortunately, we can't show these photos because of copyright. Oh, these laws are so archaic. But, you know, a lot of them, I think the earliest instance in media would be probably children's cartoons like Disney, whatnot, and probably unicorns. But we think of unicorns. What's the first movie? Folks, let us know the first movie you think of for unicorns you can remember. The first thing I think of is the movie Legend with a very young Tom Cruise and a really amazing role by Tim Curry as that devil dude in the movie Legend.
So my first movie that I remember a unicorn in is actually called The Last Unicorn. And I believe it came out way earlier than Legend, just saying. You want to look that up, James?
You can.
Everyone's saying The Last Unicorn.
I'm in a position better that I can look it up than you can.
The whole movie is about unicorns. That's like saying Die Hard's a Christmas movie.
Because it is a Christmas movie. Because we saw it on the internet. All right. The Last Unicorn. So what was the question on that when we first mentioned?
So it came out in 1982.
Last Unicorn, 1982, American animated fantasy film about a unicorn who, upon learning that she is the last of her species on Earth, goes on a quest, just like you said.
I was correct. Okay, so Last Unicorn was 1982, and Legend was in 1985.
Got it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking at the plot for the Last Unicorn.
Time.
There you go. A female unicorn learns of two hunters and a butterfly that she is the last of her. Learned from two hunters and a butterfly that she's the last of her kind, since a malevolent entity called the Red Bull has herded unicorns to the ends of the earth. The unicorn journey is to find them. So basically, an energy drink killed the unicorns.
Well, actually, that's kind of funny because if you apply it to today's pop culture, that kind of is funny. It makes sense.
Well, that's the sense of the irony I was supposed to put as the punchline.
Maybe that's why there are no unicorns, because Red Bull is taking them all away.
Folks, another reason to despise Red Bull.
Yes,
Red Bull got rid of unicorns. Red Bull, you get the look. As soon as I turn my cursor and make it jump, because my computer's being difficult tonight. Red Bull, you get it. Here it is. Red Bull. And with that, we go over and we stop banging out there in corporate culture.
So the interesting part about Last Unicorn is they actually did a movie touring of the movie, back, I think, probably about 10 years ago. And it actually was really cool. I went to go see it in the movie theater. And what was really cool is that after the movie played, the author of the book, The Last Unicorn, attended the showing and did a Q&A session. Isn't that so flippin' amazing? So his name's Peter Beagle. We met him, a really nice guy. He's like super nice. And he was having so much fun doing this tour to watch the movie with all the fans watching this movie. And one of the things that we learned is that he kind of gave this talk about the book. And his movie, his story, his book, it actually defined how unicorns are viewed today. Because back before the movie, before 1982, generally, unicorns were referred to as male. A lot of people don't know this, but they were actually referred as male. But after the movie, people actually started referring to unicorns as female. It's kind of an interesting story. And the way I was saying that it kind of is reinforced is, you remember those toys back in the 80s called My Little Pony? Do you remember they had unicorns? They were all girl unicorns. Just so you guys remember, I don't know if you remember, they were all girl unicorns.
And that is how we defeat chauvinism, male chauvinism.
Exactly.
Got it. We make all the unicorns girls. Mm-hmm. And the guys might go, oh, how girly, but it never worked. We know how awesome they are. Talked to enough Marines.
And the other thing that's really interesting about unicorns is that, do you remember back in the 80s the way they depicted unicorns? They were very masculine. They were like stallions. And you always see all the artwork of them kicking their legs up and with the moon behind them. And they have like all the fluffs behind the ankles. You remember that? And
all I remember I remember that I didn't think they were male. All I know is that there was a unicorn.
They were just smooth. But
so what, now the unicorns are depicted with lipstick?
Yeah. So the interesting part is thinking about how unicorns were depicted in the 80s and then they disappeared, right? They disappeared. And then they came back and now they're depicted totally like kawaii, like the cute look, like this t-shirt.
Yeah. The gentrification of unicorns. I got something best to say about that.
They're so cute now. They're very cute. And
They
it's
went
like,
from awesomeness to cute. You know what? I still believe, and I'm a true believer, and I always will be in the power of the badass unicorn.
Yeah. So it's pretty cool. Like we really found it very interesting. I mean, we were just talking about when we were planning our show of how unicorns like had changed from like the 80s to now.
Matter of fact, we should probably at one point go into and kind of skip right here and show our favorite pictures of unicorn as influenced by social media. Should we do that?
Okay.
I think the timing's right on this, what you're bringing up, because have you collected your favorite pictures of unicorns?
I'm going to collect them right now.
Okay, well, you know what? I'll give you a break so you do that right quick so we can jump on there. So we'll get back to that part. I can name some other movies here that have unicorns in them from mass media. Again, we can't show pictures because of archaic copyright laws, but we have Legend, of course, but here's some other ones. Blade Runner.
What?
Blade Runner.
Has unicorns in it?
In the director's cut of the sci-fi classic, Deckard, who is Harrison Ford, dreams of a unicorn and then is reminded of that dream when he finds an origami unicorn outside his door. Remember that scene?
Yes.
The symbolism here focuses on innocence, and that's all I can say about the completely ruining the film. If you have to go back and remind it, but folks, I remember the origami uniform. And Blade Runner is amazing, awesome. Not just amazing or awesome. Amazing, awesome. In one word. No spaces.
You know what? I could seriously just share some images of unicorns.
Yeah. Let's name a couple more movies right quick with unicorns that have significant parts to it. Stardust, never heard of it. Disney's Fantasia 2000. Never saw it.
Yes.
The Chronicles of Narnia, unsurprising.
Yes.
The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, that part of the Chronicles of Narnia. Toy Story 3.
Yes. That's a kawaii
Cabin in the Woods. Huh?
That's a kawaii one. Okay, what's the next one?
Cabin in the Woods. Free Solo. I forgot about that part. Dude's climbing the mountain when he's wearing a unicorn mask with the horn. So even with the badassness of Free Solo, with Alex Honnold, unicorns apply, folks, for a badass climber.
This is a very important. Let's look at this. Unicorns are the national animal of Scotland.
Wendy would know because Wendy's smart.
That's really cool. Okay.
And you know what, Scotland? That's a country that defines guidom and awesomeness. Unicorns are legit. Always have been. We just have. Now we got another 25 minutes to kill because we've already established how awesome unicorns are. A couple other movies right there. Tell me when you're ready.
How about, so you want me to tell you or?
About what?
About some movies that are in, unicorns are in?
Well, I was just naming off some movies that they're in.
Okay. I was going to say Harry Potter.
Yep. That's almost a given right there.
And
Did you know that there's a movie called Unicorn Store with Brie Larson?
Yes, I've seen it. It's awesome.
Is it actually out now?
It's been out for a long time.
Okay.
It's really cool because the girl's like, I want a unicorn. She's like, I want a unicorn. And, she goes into the store and she buys a unicorn. It's a really good story.
I'm going to have to look at that. Okay, yeah. I'm trying not to sneeze because when I do, it's real bad. The Big List of Unicorn Movies. Apparently, that's the name of the movie.
The Big List of Unicorn Movies?
It's called The Big List of Unicorn Movies is the name of the movie. There's not much to describe it. It's really dumb looking.
Yeah.
Go sneeze.
Achoo.
Okay, I sneezed.
Achoo.
That's you. Yeah, well, let's just say I don't do anything small in that case. All right. So we have
Hey,
that. We ready for our favorite pictures of unicorn in mass media?
yeah, can I share mine first?
Go for it.
Okay, I
Because
found.
my last picture is the end all be all.
Okay, you want to go last?
Yes.
Okay. So I found pictures, and I was telling you guys about pictures of in unicorns from the 1980s. This is exactly what I was talking about. Like, look at how the unicorns are like depicted. They're very like this one is a perfect one right here. Look at that. That's
It's like the
exactly
unicorn meets Tron versus the Matrix. That's
yes,
cool.
yes, and like let's see, like there was all like this stuff, and like let's see, oh that's a goat right there. But
Faker.
remember like these kind of like unicorn things with like all the fantasy stuff, you know? See, look, there's My Little Pony as a
Looks like
unicorn.
Droopy the unicorn.
Yeah. But all the unicorn stuff from the 80s, look at this is actually that's actually an image from the last unicorn.
Okay. They made it female
But they
or an
have
effeminate male.
yeah, because like and this is like more of the traditional like the traditional unicorn. But it's just interesting to see how because like oh here look at this one is this one here. There's a My Little Pony unicorn,
That's like
right?
an Elton John tribute unicorn.
Right?
I love it.
Or like look at that. This is all the 80s look. These
And
things
black
is like
velvet, nonetheless.
totally. This is totally like 80s. Look at that. Okay, now this is what I was talking about now how unicorns have changed. Okay, so I'm gonna stop sharing and I'm gonna add a new tab. Yeah, you like the Maya said she likes the old school unicorns. Here, I'll show this.
Over Kauai.
She likes the old school unicorns over kawaii. And Wendy says, never heard of Stardust?
Apparently not.
Okay, so let me show
I'm
you
not big into
the.
your alternate way culture called Western ways.
Okay, so this is what I was talking about when I said kawaii. Okay, look at this. This is like an example of the current depiction of how unicorns are. They're very big-eyed and like
Coloring book unicorns.
and like Japanese eyes. There, look at it's a unicorn donut, unicorn cat. See this? Unicorn cat, unicorn bobas.
I'm getting into character. Look at this.
Look, it's unicorn anime, unicorn donuts. See, this is all so like current unicorn kawaii look. Look at there's even a unicorn llama. Look at that unicorn deer, unicorn llama.
I see coloring book and imposters.
Oh, look, unicorn star, unicorn, is it unicorn seahorse?
Not a real unicorn.
Look at unicorn doing the dance. Unicorn panda.
Like everything, you put a horn on it, you call it a unicorn.
Yes.
It's just anybody can join in on this. It's losing its unique qualities.
Look
So
at
bring on a real unicorn.
unicorn pug.
Slap a horn on it and call it a uni something.
That's what I was saying. It's like it's just interesting how unicorns were totally depicted differently.
This is not coming out well. Can you kind of see the unicorn thing?
It doesn't.
I'm getting into the spirit of things, but the green kind of tinge is not messing well against the chroma key back here.
Yeah, it doesn't look right.
So it's a floaty thing. It'll look like a jester.
It looks weird.
I'll just go with it.
I would take it off.
I'm not going to.
James, just trust me. Just take it off.
I think I know what you're getting at. We'll go with it. A little racy. You think Christy Nieto's on the show? All right. My turn.
Yeah.
Folks, here's 5 or 6 of my favorite photos of unicorns. We'd have metal, Game of Thrones, like the Hound,
Nice.
unicorn. And just to bring on more, we have unicorn with a machine gun. The way unicorns are meant to be presented. And then we go to a unicorn riding a T-Rex. Done in that later fashion that Svea's talking about with the coloring book, Unicorns.
Yes.
And then we bring on to a cat with a space gun riding a flame-throwing, breathing unicorn with rainbows behind it.
Doesn't it look like he's farting as well, farting gas out of his butt?
Unicorns, as a biological fact, will fart one of two things: fire and rainbows, or rainbow fire. Biological fact. I am in college, folks. I'm taking biology, learn about wildlife. I've seen it in the wilds.
Yes.
It's a scientific fact. You can believe us because we're on the internet.
Yes.
And now the ultimate, the be-all, end-all of unicorn photos. Svea, you ready? Hold on to something. You holding on to something?
Yes, I'm holding
something
on to
stationary. This will blow you away. Are you planted? Are you ready?
Yes.
Folks, are you ready? Hold on to something.
Godzilla rainbow, Godzilla unicorn.
Oh no! Oh no! A most amazinger, folks. Prepare yourselves. Wait, that's not it. That's the next picture. Whenever I'm in space, I ride my badass unicorn. So that's an astronaut. Looks like Sigourney Weaver from Aliens, which is all the more awesome. It's the next photo. I forgot. This is not it. That's robot unicorn instead of a lunar lander. You know, it's the lunar rover. We have Batman riding a rainbow unicorn. The end all, be all. Wow. This is not only the Batman, it is Batman from the animated series of the 90s and the Justice League 1 and 2, season 1 and 2, and Justice League Unlimited, Batman. That's
where the unicorns went.
With dolphins, as Kelly Jo Miller just mentioned.
They were sucked into the darkness of DC for the 90s.
This is the epitome, the greatest evolution. With Tim Conroy is voicing that Batman riding a unicorn with dolphins. Thank you, Kelly Jo Miller. I got lost in the dolphins because all I could see is the badassness of Batman on a unicorn. And that is my end-all, be-all of unicorn photos. We could have just showed that at the beginning of the show, but we'd have nothing left to talk about. But that is it.
If we show you that, then it's going to be, you're going to be bummed because you're going to miss out.
Yeah. Are we ready for the mystery guest with our interview?
Yeah, I'm just getting cold. Okay.
Got it. You're covering up your unicorn.
I know, but I'm cold.
Okay.
Okay, so we're doing the thing.
You be physically cold, not hearted?
You're so mean. You guys.
I'm not being mean. It's a question.
I didn't even say anything mean to him, and he's already making fun of me and being mean.
It was a simple question. It was not accusatory.
So mean right now. That was so mean. That was really uncalled for.
You're supposed to throw it back at me, Svea.
No, I don't do that.
This is tennis.
Dude, you know I don't do that. So that makes you look really bad right now.
Okay, I take back the last 30 seconds. It was a question and you were supposed to bat it back.
What's going on here? Oh, that's your
I don't know.
Okay. No, I was like,
what is it in that room?
I'm like, what's on my screen here? Okay. All right.
Okay. How cold it is in there? Like 60s?
It feels like it. I'm like, there's a vent. Actually, let me show you right now. There's a vent right there, and it's blowing right on me.
Got it. Well, the thing is, you're sitting on a bed instead of talking with other people in the room. It's going to feel colder than what you've been used to, obviously.
Yeah, I think this is the thermostat's connected to the suite. Because like I'm in the bedroom and they're in the other area with the door closed. I don't know if you can hear them talking in the background, but they're probably warm in there, so they turn the AC on.
Got it. Okay. Let me build into our interview because it's part of the gang I haul around. Now, folks, a lot of you aware, and we're going to build this up to it, is that I have like to haul a unicorn on the bow of my kayak. Matter of fact, here is. Let me get it up.
I'll be right back.
Here's a picture of what we name Mr. Sprinkles. And Mr. Sprinkles is sitting right here. I mean, this is the unicorn that goes on the bow of my kayak right there. But that's Mr. Sprinkles. Seen over 1,000 miles, probably a couple thousand miles river. So we have that. But I also carry on, and sometimes carry on, I have right here. I forget his name. I think it's one. But I have right here another unicorn I keep above my desk. It's got little wings. another unicorn. But we have a guest that has been on some river trips with me. I've tried to talk to him to get him to come on the show. We have an interview with a unicorn tonight, folks, and he's agreed to come on the show.
Yes.
And I was hoping to pre-record this, but I want to do it live just because of the improvisation part of it. So I'm just going to put there and pretend I'm not sitting behind here. Okay, we're going to go with that. You got this
Because
right?
the puppet master.
No, this is a real unicorn, folks. We'd like to bring on Rambo Sprinkles. Rambo Sprinkles, say hello. Hello there. So Savannah's ready for the interview. Let's interview a real unicorn.
Yes. Okay. Hello, Rambo Sprinkles.
Hello there, Svea.
You're
good.
Tell us some interesting things about yourself as a unicorn.
Well, I've had a long and interesting life. I started my professional career as a unicorn by moonlighting as a boxer in Philadelphia in late 1976. I eventually beat the world heavyweight as a boxer in 1976 in Philadelphia.
Okay, that sounds like a movie that came out a long time ago, but okay. What are some other highlights from your early years as a unicorn?
I served in the military. I was a special forces soldier, and then I got hunted by a corrupt sheriff in Washington State. They couldn't catch me until Colonel Samuel Trotman convinced me to end my movie-worthy rampage. That's me, Rambo.
Wait, that sounds like the first Rambo movie, First Blood.
Exactly. That's what I thought too. It sounds like a movie, but that's what I lived through.
Okay, that's crazy. Okay, what else have you done in this life as a unicorn that sounds like different action movies?
I was a cop that got set up by a criminal mastermind and then frozen for 30 years. I was defrosted and then had to hunt down that same criminal mastermind named Simon Phoenix.
Wait, that's the movie Demolition Man. Are you claiming Sylvester Stallone movies are your real life?
Sylvester who? Nope. Sylvester Stallone movies? They're based on my Sylvester Stallone movies are based on my real life. Did I mention that I was a cop / judge in the future in Mega City 1? There, I am the law.
Now you're claiming you're a Judge Dredd, another Sylvester Stallone movie.
Hey, I lived all of it. I can travel to the future and the present because I'm a freaking unicorn, a creature of myth and legend. So yeah, I'm going to have some unique life experiences. Did I ever tell you that I was a mercenary with Terry Crews, Harrison Ford, Dolph Lundgren, and Jason Statham?
Now you're naming the cast of Expendables movies. Are you sure you're not just infatuated with Sylvester Stallone movies? Because it sounds like you are.
I don't even know who Sylvester Stallone is. I doubt he ever even fought the Soviet military in Afghanistan in the 1980s like I did.
Now you describe the plot for Rambo 3. You're just describing Sylvester Stallone movies. Heck, you even sound like him.
Or he sounds like me. Adrian!
Okay, I think we've heard enough from our unicorn guys. No Rambo Sprinkles, who sounds like an awful lot like a Sylvester Stallone.
Adrian!
Thank you, Rambo Sprinkles. Everyone, that's been our interviewer with an obviously untraditional unicorn.
I am the law. Thank you, Rambo Sprinkles. That was really convincing. I've been working on a Sylvester Stallone impersonation by coincidence that I couldn't seem to nail last minute, even though I was trying over there, but that was really Mr. Sprinkles. Rambo Sprinkles. Mm-hmm. Not related to Mr. Sprinkles. They're just Sprinkles family. It's by coincidence. They look nothing alike.
They look nothing alike.
No. Look at that. Folks, can you see a resemblance between Rambo Sprinkles and Mr. Sprinkles? One claims he lives by action stars of Sylvester Stallone movies. This one's seen over 2,000 miles of river on the bow of my boat. Matter of fact, do you want to see one of the amazing experiences Rambo Sprinkles has done on my boat?
Sure.
Okay. Folks, this is real. We're not going to go with that one. We're going to just hold on. I picked the wrong thing. Okay. This is a real video of Rambo Sprinkles back in 2019. A video riding on the bow of my kayak. Hold on. I have to get it up. What's today's date? Here we go. This is a real video. Observe this. That is Rambo Sprinkles on the bow of my kayak. Look at what's in the background.
Nice.
That's Hoover Dam.
Yes.
Mr. Sprinkles had already crossed Lake Mead, is now riding on the bow of my kayak down to the base of Hoover Dam. As a matter of fact, that is friend of the show and former guest Helen Howard driving that vehicle. And we're going over there, and I'm going to launch in front of Hoover Dam. But I put my GoPro on the bow of the boat and recorded Mr. Sprinkles being riding down the bottom of Hoover Dam. That was in 2019. That was trip number 6, 7. But Mr. Sprinkles has seen a lot of things. The Rambo Sprinkles would probably try to take credit for it with Sylvester Stallone. Anyway, we're sharing.
So
Let's remove that. Okay.
Okay. So I wanted to make a quick announcement. So I told everyone that I'm at my friend's little birthday party. And she's going to come in here in just a little bit. And I'm super excited to have her on our show for a little bit. And we're going to sing happy birthday to her on our show.
You going to give her my present to her?
Oh, you have a present for her? I'll make sure that she gets it.
Yes. You were going to, the present is you giving her a $100 gift certificate to Dancy Berry and Dean Trader.
Oh my gosh, that's dangerous. That's dangerous. That's dangerous.
Danger's my middle name.
Hey, you know what? I got an email from your COO, and
Our cuckoo.
He said that James is no longer the employee of the month, and that your mom is the employee of the month, Vicky. And then he said that we should give Maureen a double, triple gift than what you just claimed is the gift from our gift.
Well, for one, the title is not COO. 2, you couldn't even remember the dude's name. And the title is COO, CEO Supreme is the official title. I think you were fibbing.
I don't think so.
I believe somebody wearing a unicorn taco shirt and somebody else covered up their unicorn. Folks, who's dedicated?
It's cold here. It's cold.
Yes. Is your friend there yet?
She's supposed to. I sent the text message like 5 minutes ago. Maureen!
Remember us used to be cold, jump on her, get her warm.
It's your birthday!
She needs a hug.
She's like, I'm coming.
Hurrah.
Okay, Maureen, she just exploded into the room. She flung the door.
Hello, Maureen.
Hi,
I remember. Hi, Maureen. Long time no see.
Long time no see.
Okay, I'm like super cold.
How are you?
Sabea's cold. She needs a hug.
Yes, it's
awesome.
a purple party going on right now.
Hoorah!
So
we're going to sing you a happy birthday.
Hi, Maya, Kelly, Joe, Wendy, everybody. This is
The
so
gang.
exciting. Is this what it feels like to be a celebrity?
Yes.
I'd like to thank my fans. No.
So James just okay. You want us to come in? Okay, we're gonna sing happy birthday.
Can I include the unicorn gang? Hold on, I gotta bring out our gang. I gotta bring up the unicorns.
Oh,
And
get the
Mr. Fastest to help
unicorns.
sing happy birthday.
Everyone, we have a sparkly unicorn drink too. Yay!
Okay, are we ready? Is everyone okay?
Unicorn. Tabby's doing a spa day.
Okay, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Happy
birthday to you.
Happy
birthday to you. Happy birthday to Maureen. Hoorah. Happy birthday to you. Yay! Today's got a gift certificate from Dancing Bear Indian Trader for your birthday.
I'm excited.
Wait, would you ask James? What'd you say?
Sabea might have a gift certificate for you from Dancing Bear.
Yay!
But remember, you can't believe everything you see on the internet, and I'm on the internet.
Like a double, triple, quadruple
I
gift certificate from
love
this company.
Oh yeah, James has got some really good stuff.
Yeah, he's like James. Like, yeah, she can have whatever I want.
I love it.
It's all on Svea.
Late night craft
I'm
night.
a poor
I love
college
it.
student. Svea's mine.
Thank you, everybody.
Awesome.
Have a
There's a lot of people singing happy birthday. That's cool. Good to see you, Maureen. That's awesome. You look good for 21.
Yeah.
So yes, that was kind of fun, right?
Heck yeah. I haven't seen her talk to her in a while. That's cool.
I know. It's fun.
All right.
Yeah, believe it or not.
It is almost the end of the show.
Saying that I'm covering my unicorn shirt, but I'm like, it's cold in here. Feel this. Feel the air, Tabitha. It's like right blowing on.
It is. Savea's got all the good air.
So it blows in that room, huh? Cold.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
I'm trying to make a double-edged joke.
Oh, okay, I'm out of here.
Okay.
Sorry, I got a face mask situation on.
It's like it's
Happy
like
Friday, Happy Friday, James.
Happy Friday. Awesome. Okay. So we're getting down to the end of the show. We haven't even talked about Squatty Potty yet.
Oh yeah. Whoops.
We might do a part 2, folks. We might do a little bit of a
You know
follow-up
what?
next week because we're
Squatty
going
Potty.
to
Talk about the Squatty Potty. This was a part of what we see unicorns in today.
Yeah. I'll briefly touch on it because I didn't really get that part done. Squatty Potty, a lot of they advertise. Squatty Potty is actually a platform you put in front of your toilet to raise your knees up above your waist level to create a squatting position to poo. And the way they advertise it was with a unicorn. And they talk about how the unicorn like farts rainbows. And what is that they call the cleaner?
Okay, hold on a second. It's called unicorn poop.
Unicorn poop. Oh, Squatty Potty does a great job at advertising, going viral with their stuff.
They have, if you guys ever get a chance, you should watch the video. There is a video called it has like a jester like guy. Oh, here. This is here, let me get the picture. Let me get the picture. I'm gonna pause it so you can see. Let's see, hold it. Full screen. And hold on. Oh my gosh. Pause. Okay.
Come on, Squatty. Come on, show us Squatty Potty.
Okay.
Show us the unicorn poo.
Oh my god, it's so hilarious. Okay, hold on.
Is it better than Batman riding a unicorn? Because ain't nothing done that. That's been
Okay, hold on. I think I have to exit full screen. Okay. Let me.
Well, we're waiting
I'm
patiently.
gonna share this. It's hilarious. Oh my goodness. Okay. Share.
Share.
Screen. Share screen. Share screen. I'm not gonna share the audio because it's hilarious though.
No, that looks authentic.
This guy.
That is
Okay.
very funny.
Jelly loading.
Okay, wait. This is funny because look at he's making unicorn poop. Okay, wait. Here. It's in the very beginning, and he eats the ice cream cone. Okay. See that? See the unicorn has like ice cream cones below him.
Yes.
So the unicorn squeezes out these unicorn poop ice cream cones, and the guy goes and eats it. It is-
Absolutely. That just tells you, folks, that when you're out there and you see a rainbow after a storm when the sun's going a certain direction, that is not science with the sun shining a certain direction, creating a prism through the rain to show you the different colors. What you're actually looking at is a unicorn pooping. And ain't no pot of gold because that unicorn is gold.
Okay, so you can see right now. Let me take the closed captions off. See that he like takes a bite out of it in the video. So yeah, that's That's the
Or
unicorn.
he's eating pure magic from a magical creature that's pure magic.
And that's the squatty potty.
Got it. Squatty potty, folks. We just did the late night craft talk plug for them, which means they're about to become from millionaires to
They're going to be our
billionaires.
sponsors. Oh, we forgot to
Totally.
tell you. Squatty
This
potty.
week's episode of Late Night Craft Talk is brought to you by Squatty Potty.
Yes.
I can't wait to get that out in a sense for real.
Exactly.
Totally. All right. So that's been this week's show. It is 11 o'clock. We still had more material for unicorns. We could have gone on some great stuff, but
I know,
we'll
right?
not make a part 2 just maybe in the future. With that, what's next week's show topic?
Oh, what are we going to talk? What are we going to talk about?
We didn't cover that. We talked about the stuff we have coming up.
Hold on a second. No, we did. We had next week was supposed to be Barbie versus. Oh no, it was. We have to find out. We have to get our hair back from that guest we wanted to get back.
Yeah, there's a guest we're looking at, but just in case if you don't, next week's show could be about
The rose one?
Do we even want to know? You know, let's not talk about it until we know.
I was hoping you would fill in a blank with a joke.
The next
Timing's a little off tonight.
The next video will be about James and how he's going to go to Disneyland.
You like that one? Yes.
James Disneyland or Svea Disneyland?
No, James said he's going to Disneyland.
Exactly.
Well, James Disneyland involves a river, whitewater, and Bass Pro.
No, I mean it was actually James going to Disneyland, Anaheim, California. That's what he
There's no
said.
Bass Pro in Anaheim.
Yeah.
There's an REI near there and a kayak shop called Southwind Kayak Center.
Rolling the eyes. Rolling the eyes.
No, I don't see your eyes rolling because that was enough that you would roll your eyes would go 360. They would go around this way. I wonder if people can actually do that. That'd be weird.
That'd be really weird.
Freaky aliens. All right. So with that, it is now 11:02. 2 minutes overtime, folks. We'll have, because we're waiting. We're hoping to bring back a guest for next week's show. And we are going to be live the next couple of weeks. Obviously, we got a good stretch of times to be live. We're hoping to bring back another guest. We're hoping to do this. It'll be exciting. But, amongst the shows we have coming up is First Aid, in the next few weeks, over the next several weeks. We do have part 3 of Healthy Eating, part 2 of From First Aid. We're looking at doing a couple of STEM episodes. And next week's episode, we're hoping to bring back a guest on the show. Not as many times as Dave Uchonsky, but he's always a great guest to bring on.
Yes.
Oh, Dave.
Is Dave there too?
No.
But they all know Dave?
Oh, yeah. No, we call him Hollywood Dave.
Hollywood Dave.
He's our
Does
friend.
Dave do this when you do that?
We call him Hollywood Dave because he's our only friend that actually has an actual connection to Hollywood.
Other than a picture of the Hollywood sign.
Yes. We actually
He's a real live producer.
He
in a
actually
film
also
festival.
lives in Hollywood.
Yep.
So, I mean, that's kind of cool too, right? But
Is it true that, like, in Hollywood, everybody's got a script, even the guards? They'll say, hey, it just happens to be, I got a script here, right here.
oh yeah, when we went to Hollywood in October. Yeah, like we were at the front desk, and the front desk guy's like, "Oh, are you here for a movie? I have a script." And then
Did you seriously say that?
And then we were at the hotel. I forgot to tell you. And then we were at the hotel, and we saw the maid, and the maid's like, "Hey, do you know anyone that has a script? Because I actually have one here."
Are you
And then
serious?
when we were like at the garage, the parking garage, the parking guy was trying to hand us the script as we were there too.
Wow. So
And
there's
then
that movie with Josh.
bar we went to. Remember that, Shirley, the sushi bar?
I didn't go.
Oh wait, no, you were there. You're supposed to-
Well, there was a movie with Josh Hartnett and Harrison Ford, and I forget what it's called, but he played a cop, and everybody in there's got a script.
It's called. I know which one you're talking about. It's Hollywood Homicide.
Hollywood Homicide.
Yeah,
And everybody's got a script in that. So
Yeah,
just
no.
like that, huh?
Yeah, exactly like that. I mean, we saw Michelle Yeoh before she won her Academy Award, and she was eating at Johnny Rockets with her family, and then we saw all these famous actors and actresses when we went. It was pretty awesome.
So Dave Uchonsky must figure I'm definitely small town if I'm not walking up going, I have a script.
Yeah, basically, I have a script. You don't have a script?
Nope. I'm not that interesting.
Okay. All right. Well, you
If
gotta
I
have
should
your
just make
script
my own
if you're
movie
gonna-
starring me, and me.
you gotta have a script if you're gonna go anywhere in this world.
I have a plan.
Make your script.
It involves taking over the world
Okay. All right. Well,
and
that
evil
will be your script,
corporations.
but you should have it prepared a little bit more. I have mine. It's in my purse.
Well, mine doesn't involve Hollywood. It involves a little bit bigger ambition.
Interesting.
Taking over the world. Okay.
We'll say that for another day. All right, guys.
Soon we got to have our episode of how to take over the world in less than 500 easy steps.
Yes, exactly.
Seriously, that would be a good show topic. All right, folks, that's been this week's episode of Late Night Craft Talk. Let me get the video file thingy going. All right. We're working on a new title, a new opening. It takes time. And so we're bringing back our generic opening and closers just for a couple more weeks, but it takes time to find these. Usually we have everything pressed and customized for each show. All right. Ready, Svea?
Yeah.
Folks, down with us. We'll see you next week. Aw, ain't he cute? Good night, folks.